Next up, we got Rugby for Beginners, a guide to the rules of rugby union. Now, it's my first time ever checking out the rugby rules. Now, the last video I made, it was on the spring box. Y'all loved the video. All right, so everybody who loved that video, I want to say thank you for all the support. If y'all want more rugby videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All right, now y'all been telling me to check out All Blacks. I think that's what their name is, something like that. I think that the spring box and the All Blacks have like a rivalry or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna check it out. Definitely gonna check it out. But before we do that, I just had to react to the rules so I can at least know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I already said before, rugby is basically like how me and my friends used to play before football practice. American football practice or after American football practice. We have like our bottom pads on, just like our leg pads, no helmet, no shoulder pads, no nothing, and we just run around, you know what I'm saying, throw the ball up. It's a free-for-all, basically. It's a free-for-all. So you throw the ball up and then somebody catch it, you gotta basically juke everybody on the field and score and you win. That's what we used to do. And I kind of get the same vibe from this. You know what I'm saying? Which is, it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Rugby, it get lit. All right, I'm definitely enjoying it. So, if y'all want more videos like this, hit that like button, subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section what other videos you want me to react to. I'm reacting to all of them, all right? Any video y'all want me to react to, I'm going to got y'all. So, hey, let's see what it is. Time by. All right. Show me some.
Rugby is one of England's most popular sports and is played by people of all ages, shapes and sizes, male and female. This animation teaches you about the main laws of rugby so you can have more fun watching or playing this great game.
Yeah.
You play rugby in a jersey, shorts and boots with studs, and you wear a mouth guard to protect your teeth. The ball is an oval shape and looks a bit like an egg. Because rugby originated in England, there are a lot of English expressions. There are two versions of rugby, rugby union and rugby league. This film is about rugby union, the most popular version of rugby around the world.
Yeah, I was about to say, because somebody said react to rugby union rules, right? Okay.
The rugby pitch is about the same size as a football pitch. On the pitch, there are a number of lines. We start the football pitch around the world.
Wait, so do y'all call the field a pitch? That's what y'all call it?
The rugby pitch is about the same size as a football pitch.
Oh, yeah,
on the pitch, there are a number of lines. We start from the halfway line. From this line, the game is started or restarted after a score. Next is the 10-metre line. After the kick-off, the ball must cross this line. Then there is the 22-metre line. Next is the try line. Behind this line, you can score a try by touching the ball down.
Wait, so it's only... Wait. Does it... So, okay, I know in American football that it goes by 10 or 5. I think it was 10 or 5. One of them. But it goes like 5... No, I think it's 10 years, 10 yards. Every 10 yards throughout the whole field, and it's 100 yards. So, is it only just 10 and 22, and then the try line? Is that just it, or did they just like simplify it and only put 10, 22 within try line? I don't know. But okay.
On the try line are the rugby posts, 2 vertical posts and a crossbar. The last line is the dead ball line and marks the end of the field.
Out of bounds.
On the sides, you find the 5 metres line and the 15 metres line. During a line-out, the players must stay between these lines. A game is 2 halves of 40 minutes and has a half-time break of about 10 minutes. A rugby team has 15 players. 8 of them are called the forwards. These guys form the scrum and line-out and do the more heavy work. Next, you have 7 players called the backs, and they do most of the fast running.
Oh, yeah, right.
The scrum half connects the forwards and the backs. The last man is the full-back. You play rugby with your hands and feet. Most of the time you carry the ball in your hands. But rugby is a team sport, so you pass the ball to your teammates.
Right, I've seen that.
When you pass, you are only allowed to pass backwards.
Right.
You do this mainly by an underhand throw across the body. But if you wish to, you can pass overhand too. You may pass as much as you want. If you decide to kick the ball, you may do so, usually to gain territory.
So when can you kick? Do you kick, like, you can kick whenever? Or is it like, because I don't know why I keep going back to American football, but like, it's like guide, like, or not, or it's like you have first, like, you gotta get a first down. If you don't get a first down within a couple, the 3 downs or 4 downs, you don't get a first down within 4 downs, then you gotta automatically kick it to the other team. Or they just, you already know how American football works. I don't gotta explain it to y'all. But is it like that, or is it like you could just kick it just to kick? Like, you can like recover the ball, like it's a kickoff. You recover the ball, then the first play you could just kick it the other way. Is that how it works, or is something else?
If you decide to kick the ball, you may do so, usually to gain territory.
Right. Okay. Playing backwards. Have you seen this? Then I think the fast people on the side, on the ends, scoring points.
There are several ways to score points. The most important way is to score a try. You score a try when you place the ball on the ground, on or behind the try line of your opposition.
Oh, so you wait. So you do have to die, or because I remember last time we reacting to it, and I was saying, why does everybody keep diving into the? They keep diving into it. Like, I was confused. I don't know if they was like a they were just doing it just to be sweet and just try to dive in. Like, oh yeah, I scored, I dove in to like show off, or was it just so they could place the ball down like that? Maybe it's because they drew it as him diving in, so maybe that's the way y'all do it.
When you place the ball on the ground, on or behind the try line of your opposition, the result is 5 points.
Okay.
Because you scored a try, your team may also attempt to kick the ball from the ground, but it must carry between the posts and above. Also attempt to kick the ball. Because you scored a try, your team may also attempt to kick the ball from the ground, but it must carry between the posts and above the crossbar. This is called a conversion and awards your team an extra 2 points. So together, you score 7 points.
Okay.
Should the referee award you a penalty kick, your team can choose to restart the game, kick for a line out, or kick the ball between the posts. If you kick between the posts and score, you get 3 points. You can also get points at any time during the game by scoring a drop goal, when you intentionally drop the ball in front of you and kick it immediately after it hits the ground. As with a conversion and penalty, it must travel between the posts. This also wins your team 3 points.
Oh, he stole the ball from him? See if he dive in. Oh, he didn't dive in. Okay. So you don't have to dive in. Dang, ain't loud. Drop goal. Okay. Scrum. Okay, okay. Now this, I remember I was saying it. Because the first time I was seeing it, I'm like, bro, what are they doing? Okay, so y'all explain. I did see that in the conversation. Y'all did was saying this. It was called a scrum. Because when I first said, I'm like, bro, what the? They smell each other's ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what is this? And because okay, she gotta explain this. She doesn't gotta explain this. Because they had like the ball on the ground or something.
Suppose you throw
like
the ball forwards, or you drop the ball and it bounces forward. In both cases, the referee will decide that a scrum must be formed. A scrum is a restart after a foul where the ball travels forward from the hand. The forwards of both teams set in a specific formation and set against each other, like you can see in this view from above.
Yeah,
Next, the scrum half will roll the ball straight into the middle of the scrum, And both teams are allowed to contest for the ball by pushing and using their feet after the ball has entered the scrum to move the ball backwards. While the ball is in the scrum, you are not allowed to touch it with your hands.
Okay.
When the ball comes out of the scrum, it is usually the scrum half who will pass it to one of the waiting players, and the next attack will start.
So, so once they do that, then once they get the ball, then I'm pretty sure everybody just stops this, right? Okay, I understand now. Because at first I was like, bro, what are they doing? Like, I was thinking it was some type of like conversion play where you it's like, because in like American football, like you want to go for 2 points. I know y'all 2 points is just a goal, or the goal. But if you want to get more points, because American football is just one. If you score a field goal, there's just one extra point is just one. Then if you want 2 points, then you go for a play to score again on like the 2-yard line. So I'm thinking this is what they was doing. I'm thinking like, okay, they're trying to just like force their way in, I guess, like, or some type of like just big brolic, just massacre just right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, next,
the scrum half will roll the ball. When the ball comes out, the next attack will start.
I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. I'm gonna still have to like learn more in the future, because there's still some stuff I'm confused on. Because she kind of going a little fast, but for right now, it's gonna be okay. All right, for right now. Yo, that shit funny as hell. Yo. Oh wait, they turn to the side? Line out?
If the ball leaves the field of play because it's kicked out, or because a player with the ball is tackled and falls across the touchline, or the foot of a player who is holding the ball touches the touchline, the game will be restarted with a line-out. To form a line-out, the forwards of both teams will stand in separate lines between the 5 and 15-metre lines. Next, the ball will be thrown straight in between the 2 lines by the team in possession. The player who can jump the highest, and he may be lifted by his teammates, may catch the ball or tap it to his scrum half.
Yo, that's
With
sweet!
This ball possession, they can start to attack again.
Yo, that's sweet. I ain't gonna lie. That's sweet. That's sweet. What is it like? Hey! That's sweet. I like that. 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 They lifting each other up, bro. That's sweet. Okay. Tackle.
The unique thing about rugby is that you can stop players by tackling, but can only tackle a player who is in possession of the ball. You're only allowed to use your hands, arms and body. You can grab the man with the ball everywhere except his neck and head. You are not allowed to kick him or tackle him while he's in the air. If you do, the referee will send you off the field immediately by issuing a yellow or red card.
Okay, they got the
The most common way to tackle is using the shoulder and arms, targeting an opposition player below the waist so he falls to the ground.
You know about tackling. Ooh, that's a nice tackle right there. A good tackle. Ruck and maul.
During the game, you will often see 2 situations, a ruck and maul. But what are these? Suppose a player carrying the ball makes contact with a player who wants to tackle him. But instead of falling on the ground, they keep standing up. Immediately, teammates of both teams will join this formation to compete for the ball, which will be somewhere in the middle. This formation is called a maul. The man with the ball will try to turn his back to his opponents and make the ball available for his teammates.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
If a maul takes too long, the referee will award a scrum in favour of the team moving forward.
So a scrum is really kind of like like in American basketball, where like it's a tip-off. So anytime it's like you just reset the play, there's just both teams have a chance to tip it off to each other. Yeah. So okay. So it's like a mini scrum right here. Hey, what the fuck is going on? Oh, you got the ball. Okay. Oh.
A ruck is formed after the man with the ball is tackled and the players fall on the ground. During this situation, two very important rules come into play. The man who made the tackle must let go of the tackled player, and the man who is tackled must release the ball immediately. Players of both teams will bind as a unit with each other over the ball group and compete to win the ball with their feet and pushing back the opposing players.
So I'm pretty sure if you held the ball right here, then you probably would get a penalty, right? Pretty sure.
There are several ways to be offside. One of the most common ways is during a maul, when players are competing to get possession of the ball or to stop them all being driven towards the try line. The offside line starts at the heel of the foot of the last person in the maul and runs across the field from touchline to touchline. No one can enter the maul unless they do so from behind that player's foot. Though rugby is a physical and sometimes tough sport, a rugby player always respects his opponent and the referee. Whatever the referee decides, you will never contest their decision or risk being penalised. After every game, you pay your respects to your opponents and the referee by applauding them when they leave the field. Respect and sportsmanship are two of the most important values of rugby union. Hopefully, with this explanation, you will enjoy watching rugby even more. But if you are a boy or a girl and want to play rugby yourself, go to englandrugby.com and find a rugby club near you. It's possible to start playing rugby whether you're 5, 15, 25 or 35. It's fun for all ages. Your local club will train you to become a rugby player.
All right, so that was the first video. All right, now if you also too, you can comment down if you want me to react to a different video like this, because there's a couple different videos where they all explain the rules and stuff like that. So if y'all didn't like this specific video, then just let me know in the comment section and you can put the link in the comment section, or just put the title of the video and I can just copy and paste it and put it in YouTube and I can find a video for you. So yeah, but I got a good little gist, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully in the future I can learn more. I'm starting to love rugby, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to love it. So hey, I love y'all. We out.